On COVID, we've seen an effort from a few other countries to include a push for living a healthier lifestyle as part of its pandemic response. There's been studies indicating efforts like weight loss can help prevent some of the more serious effects of COVID-19. Why isn't the president included a push for healthier lifestyles in his COVID messaging in addition to pushing Americans to get vaccinated?
I was kind of shocked that they even asked this question, but the answer was even more disappointing.
First, we rely on the advice and guidance of our public health officials on how to best protect yourself from hospitalization and death from COVID. And we know that the most effective steps anyone can take are to get vaccinated, get boosted, wear a mask. And those are the steps that we're certainly focusing on. If they decide those are steps that are warranted and have a huge impact on outcomes, and they want to share those, we'd certainly echo those. But we really refer to our public health officials and experts.
Damn day, no matter what your range is, if you ain't the lead dog, the scene never changes. Do what you gotta do to make a name, kid. Doc Holliday, bitch, I'll make you famous.
My name's Alan Roberts. Thank you for tuning in. Please do share this video as well as all my other videos, because I don't think YouTube is sharing them at all anymore. You can watch me on Rumble. That's me in the description box below. Most of my videos get put up on Twitter and on Facebook also, while they allow them to stay up. After you know that, in the description box below, check out our coaching. That's where we talk to people on a daily basis, weekly video conference calls. We help morph a person's lifestyle from the present one to a healthier one, so it doesn't seem like some sort of dramatic diet or crazy exercise regime. We focus on satiation and satisfaction and exercise and activity that is appropriate for the person's physical level. So please do check that out. If you're having trouble, if you have yo-yo dieted, we can help you. Now, this video is not in any way to down talk any therapy you choose to take as a person. You do you. Do what you want to do, believe what you want to believe. However, in the world of reality, we need to acknowledge that obesity and lifestyle-driven illness is the biggest burden on our healthcare system and one of the biggest burdens on society that we have. A 2020 study before the pandemic even broke out showed that over 50% of people in the country had some sort of lifestyle-driven comorbidity, and it accounted for 86% of the actual healthcare burden in our country. It would have made logical sense, since we were worried about burdening the healthcare system even more, to have people try to get healthier to alleviate some of that 86%. I am not going to speculate on this video, maybe a video on Rumble later, on why we did not do that, but I can just clearly say that other countries are doing this, and even in Florida, where I live, the state is trying to encourage people to get out, to be healthy, to eat correctly, to minimize processed foods. There is a push in this state to do so, to have the population be healthier, because it's not even just about the pandemic anymore. We know that being obese is very bad for you. That is not shaming, that is just reality. 86% of all healthcare burden in 2020, before all of this, was lifestyle driven. That is not sustainable as a population, especially after the great fattening of 2020, when a huge portion of the population gained 30 pounds almost. When in 2020, the childhood obesity rate skyrocketed more in 1 year than it had in the previous 20. By us not addressing this, we are leaving people out to get sickly, to be dependent, to be a slave to the monthly subscription of healthcare and pharmaceuticals that their lifestyle-driven illnesses need. Now, I'm not going to speculate that it is because of the profits driven to the healthcare and pharmaceutical industry that our government, our present and past government, has not tried to get us healthy and not tried to have any sustainable conversation about not being fat as fuck as being what we should do as an American responsibility. I am, however, stating that we should get there very fucking quickly. If in 2020, 86% of all healthcare burden was due to lifestyle change, imagine what it's going to be in the next couple years as we continue to get fatter and we all of a sudden place obesity as a protected class of people that nobody can even tell them or mention to them that maybe you eating to the point where you're 300 fucking pounds is bad for you, and thus society, as it burdens our healthcare system in the vast, vast, vast majority. For people to be free, you need to be free of these industries. If you want to truly be considered a free person, you need to take a look at if you need monthly medication from these industries, because if you need, from your own lifestyle choices, medication monthly to survive, you are, in fact, their slave. You are their bitch. You need to get there much, much, much faster. If you need insulin to stay alive because you keep eating sugar to the point where you have type 2 diabetes and don't let it be managed, you are a slave to the pharmaceutical industry. I'm not saying pharmaceuticals do not have their place in society. I am saying that lifestyle-driven illness and supporting the supporting pharmaceuticals needed are not a necessity, and they do encumber society and the person. We need to start looking at being healthy as an American responsibility. And that's just my 2 cents in the matter. God damn.